still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today. A reminder, fans,
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Warriors, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Boston Celtics. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. Taking a look at Boston. Well, they have seized home court. They orchestrated the upset in Game 1. No matter what happens tonight, Greg, they can rest on that.
I mean, it was a huge shift in this series, an accomplishment he would obviously be proud of, but hey, they still got a long way to go. If they get scorched in Game 2, all the momentum heads back the other direction, and as we've seen, home court can't always save them.
They can't, but momentum sometimes can. And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Right block shot, and it's in off the backboard.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I did get a chance to catch up with the Warriors head coach. He talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. See if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Buries the long-range jumper. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from three-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
Curry passes to Smooth. Back to Curry. Pass to Smooth. 6 to shoot. The shot. Here's Jackson Davis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw, no good.
Jackson Davis.
And the second free throw, good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Holiday finds Porzingis. Shoots the 3. And it's White missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Pass to Herter. Golden State moving the ball around. Left side, Butler. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That's the tenacity of Jimmy Butler, just putting in work in close range.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. On the wing run, he's defended by Herter.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And stolen by White. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Back to Tatum. White, wide open. He fires. Busted. No good that time either. The Warriors lead it. Herter passes to Smooth. Back to Herter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Holiday looking over the floor. Out to White. From past the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
Outside for Curry. Over Holiday. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
No free throws good from Holiday.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Smooth passes to Butler. Butler is screen on White. Back to Butler. That shot off. Great D that time from Tatum. Driving the lane and slammed up by Tatum.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Butler is screen on White. Here's Smooth. Porzingis with the rebound.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And it's blocked. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
Substitution on court.
White left side. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
Podziemski's shot is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Tatum. Holiday the pass to Porzingis. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leader. Now you look at Smooth, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. White with it. Kuminga picks him up. Brown. A putback, and it's Brown on the follow.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Smooth. Now here's Brown, and he drives in. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Back to Podziemski. Here's Smooth. Pass to Green. Shoots over White. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Smooth in the last game against the Celtics was outstanding. He had 27 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident, notching a double-double and also making his presence felt. He was a jack of all trades for them. He helped them out in every facet of the game. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he loved to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
To the middle. And Post gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
This ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Golden State. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
driving to the basket. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 1. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Cornet in at the center, locking down the middle.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Curry outside. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Well, the greatest shooter in the history of the game. Curry, so good from deep.
Here's Westbrook. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What you love about Jimmy Butler is leadership is hard. There's times where you've got to say tough things to your teammates. You need guys like Butler who will do it.
Both good from the line that time. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Kuminga. Westbrook with a wide open look. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Westbrook's got 5 now.
If you're Russell Westbrook, you've got to balance that ability with getting downhill, with making range shots, and he delivers there.
And again, no good by Golden State. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The quick look, no good that time. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Basket, good. 8 points for Smooth.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Another miss by Westbrook. Warriors leading by 3. Smooth passes to Butler. Floats one. Hard earned by Butler.
Very difficult to break up the concentration for Jimmy Butler. This guy on the interior, he has a sense for how to score it.
Here's Westbrook. Finished off by Westbrook.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. Good work defensively by Horford. Westbrook scanning the floor. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy.
Timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Warriors, Thanks team.
There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. Green with a screen on White. Got a piece of it. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
Here's Smooth. with the drive, and the basket is good. Smooth's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
From deep three-point territory. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
46.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
Looking at how the Thank you for being with us. Now,
and it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Kevin Huerter is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Curry. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Smooth in at the shooting guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Butler, following the basket by Derek White. And it's in there. Butler's got 10 points.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. 5 on the clock. Holiday with the 3. Smooth with the rebound. The Warriors leading. The kick outside to Butler. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Boston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Holiday dishes to White. The kick out to Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate makes easy work of it.
Here's Smooth. 12 points for him. Connects from three-point range. 12 points for him.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Second, Jimmy Butler. And, of course, Stephen Curry.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. White. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Tatum. He's got 5. Outside Holiday. Here's White. Sinks the triple. White's got 8.
Well, a corner 3 for Derek White. Surprise, surprise. This guy will light you up if you give him shots.
There's the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Outside White. Warriors with the rebound. Smooth's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Driving inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, White. Pass to Porzingis. Brown outside. A three-pointer, no good. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Kuminga, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. To the paint. Here's Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Drew Holiday is never afraid of contact, folks. So crafty at finding ways to get to the foul line. Moses
Moody, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Curry with the 3. Boston grabs the miss. They swipe it. Here's Smooth. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Tatum, that's for 2. Smooth with the rebound. Smooth's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Butler. The rebound by Holiday. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Holiday. Porzingis inside. Kuminga on him. Porzingis can't hit. Outside Butler. Butler hits it with traffic.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has, ready to shoot off the catch.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Podziemski's coming in for Stephen Curry. Celtics trail by 8. Tatum on the wing. Outside Holiday. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Moody with it. Here's Smooth. He takes it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Tatum. Brown with a screen on Green. And here's Tatum for 3. The rebound by Post.
The edge on the glass is the difference. Allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Smooth. 1:27 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Moody's shot is off. Celtics trail by 10. Outside Tatum. Outside Holiday. From the arc. Drills. There's the three-pointer. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy's so accurate from outside the arc. You wish Holiday was more aggressive from range.
Here's Smooth. Banked in off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Brown outside. Outside Holiday. A three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Warriors leading by 9 to the wing on the left. Here's Smooth. He's got 25. Pass to Moody. Pocket 6. Lets it fly. Here's Smooth. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Second shot opportunity. Podziemski with it. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard.
Changes in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. And Smooth subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Boston also with the sub, Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Al Horford. On the court for the Celtics, Tatum out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Holiday, and it's Pritchard in at the 1. Here's Smooth. Buries the jump shot. Smooth's got 27.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Here's Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Well, we know Steph Curry has a ton of fun on the court because he can score from virtually anywhere. But that floater is a must-have tool in the toolbox.
Pass to Pritchard. Outside Holiday. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Smooth. Right side Curry. Here's Smooth. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He has 29.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
No good on that one.
Incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Zinkas, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Jaylen Brown comes in for Pritchard. And it's White in for Drew Holiday. Westbrook against Curry. Can't hit from 12.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Tatum gets it inside.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly. impeccable from the line since halftime.
Celtics making a switch here. Holiday's checked in.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
At the line for the Celtics, Drew Holiday.
That one misses.
What you love about Drew Holiday is this understated toughness. You know he's going to give you great effort and intensity nightly.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The three from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Smooth. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fast break. Here we go. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
It's Curry outside. Well, shot off that time.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Butler is screen on White. To the inside. Jackson Davis in the corner. Here's Smooth. And right through it goes. 31 points for Smooth.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
And here's Tatum for three. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Curry. Fires for three. Drills it from outside. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
1:31 left in the game. And here's Tatum for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Here's Smooth. That one drops for him. Smooth's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Boston again missing.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Warriors.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And they're going to even this NBA championship series at 1 game apiece. They couldn't afford to fall into a 2-0 hole, and they knew it.
Well, you said it. They couldn't afford to lose this one. And I just love the passion and determination they played with in running away with this win. These finals have only just begun, and boy, they look to be epic.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Smooth.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. If they keep